What's up, everybody? Doc Dog 1985. There's levels to this. Okay. I love you guys. I love you guys. My comment section is the best. Okay. And I'm so glad that I get both. I get both. Even though I definitely talk more about Xbox, trust me, I have the galloping type that's in my comment section very, very strong. And one of the things that you guys have been doing for like the past 2 months, but this week has been getting strong. It's the whole God of War Ragnarok is coming. God of War Ragnarok is coming. So I'm gonna let you know, what does God of War Ragnarok mean to an Xbox fan, right? To an Xbox gamer, to someone that primarily games on Xbox. It means nothing. It means nothing. I'm not getting the game day and date. I have my PS5 is gonna continue to collect dust. When the game drops in price, maybe if the game gets an amazing amount of reviews and people say that it's a must play, like a 10 out of 10, and maybe I might consider splitting it with my son because I know I ain't paying a full $70 for the freaking game. But it really means nothing to the Xbox gamer unless the Xbox gamer for this game release is going to go ahead and turn on his PlayStation 5 finally. Because trust me, there's a lot of Xbox gamers that have PS5 that are just collecting dust because there's nothing on that system right now, right? There's nothing compelling, right? Now, before you start defending, oh, there's nothing on Xbox either. There's not, shh. My video, okay? Shh. God of War for gamers, period, though, represents a lot. This game is held to a very high standard. The PlayStation ponies have been touting this game as being a masterpiece before it even came out. Analysis being done on freaking trailers, upgrades that were done, people saying it looks better. Listen. This game has got to hit the ground running and it's got to hit hard and it's got to be amazing. It represents a lot. It represents a lot. I do like the fact that they're going to do a 60 frames per second and they're going to do a 120. Y'all know I'm all about frames, right? So that is a kudos to Sony, right? And it should, because it's a PlayStation 4 game, right? We're not confused about that. That's another thing, though, guys. Remember, do not get it confused. God of War Ragnarok is not a next gen game. It's not. But hopefully, this is what I hope for. I hope this game, God of War Ragnarok, blows everything else out of the water. Everything that's came out. I definitely wanted to destroy Gotham Knights. Definitely. I can't stand that game. $70, 30 frames per second. That's just the way I feel. Don't attack me. That's just the way I feel. I hope it destroys it on a technical level. I hope it looks way better than it. I hope it runs way better than it. I know it doesn't do this whole same thing, co-op. Sony doesn't do multiplayer. I get it. But I hope it destroys the game in every other aspect, okay? I hope it looks better than anything that we've seen all year, and I hope that it plays better than anything that we've played. I really hope so. Because if a game that's also built for the PlayStation 4 can do that, it's going to set the tone as to what happens next year. And that'll be the competition. Horizon Forbidden West didn't quite do that. Even though the game looks beautiful, the game does look beautiful. I'm not going to lie to you. It was the story, I feel, got overshadowed by the first story. That's all it is. That's all it is. It's like Horizon Zero Dawn is just a better game story-wise, right? And that's the key with these games. You got to understand that. God of War Ragnarok is a story-driven game. The story is a huge part of it. It's not like some of those games where the main part of the game is the gameplay and the story is just another afterthought. If the story's okay, fine. But the gameplay is what really matters. That's not what Sony makes. Sony makes games where the story is the major emphasis, and that's why the gameplay can sometimes feel clunky, and you got someone that's a god but can't jump, right? Which makes no sense because before he was flying, he was running up walls. It doesn't make any sense at all. But still. So the story is the main thing, right? This dude kills gods, but he can't jump. Anyways, because he's old. Somebody said because he's old, but he picked up a tree trunk. Anyways, listen. This game, I hope, is amazing so that it sets the bar. Because if it's not, then next year we're gonna continue getting these types of games, which we're getting good games, right? But nothing has really blown our mind. I think the game that you could say was amazing was probably Elden Ring, right? And even though I have 30 something hours in Elden Ring, I still didn't finish it, and it's not pulling me to go back and finish it. So that's it. 30 hours, I'm done with it. It is what it is, right? So if God of War doesn't produce the great story-driven narrative game that we know Sony can do, next year, whatever games we get, if you can't produce something like that, you have to, this is for both Sony and Microsoft, you have to come through of the promise of next-gen performance. You have to, because at this point, games have been looking good. And if we're getting more of the same, at least make them run better. So for an Xbox gamer, what does God of War Ragnarok mean? To me, where that bar is going to be set. I think that's fair. Dog 1985, there's levels to this. We out. Peace.